Hey everybody, it's Nick again. Thank you so much for checking out this video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 ways or the 5 tips to help you build your confidence. Okay, before we get into the 5 tips of how to build your confidence, let's get into what the definition of confidence is and why I chose to talk about it. Okay, so to sum it all up, when you think about confidence, you think about that firm trust or strong credence or belief or faith, that you can do something or someone can do anything, without any doubt. So I chose to talk about confidence because I think this is a common thing that we, as people in general, deal with and we struggle with. A lot of people have a lot of low self-esteem and a lot of things they feel like they can't do simply because they struggle with the flaw of having low confidence. So with that being said, let's get into 5 ways or the 5 tips. Okay, so with the first tip is you want to look like confidence. Okay, take a moment, look in the mirror, take a photo self-image of yourself and analyze it. Okay, see what it is that you don't like and what you do like and what you can change. Maybe you want to switch up your style of dress. Okay, maybe you even want to change your hair, or maybe you want to groom, you want to shave, or do you want to grow a beard? Self-presentation or how you present yourself is very important. Okay, so when you take out the time to do these things, and try to maintain it, you're building your confidence. Okay, because your subconscious, what you're saying to that is that you're making yourself more self-aware. Okay, you're making yourself more assured. Okay, this will build the look in your confidence. Okay, the second tip is don't whine, meaning don't complain. Never have the word I can't or I don't know how in your vocabulary, because especially when it comes down to something that you believe that you can't do. Even if you have to fake it till you make it, as they say, you want to make an attempt, because this only makes you look weak when you use those type of negative words that you can't, or that you don't know how to do something. Because 9 times out of 10, it's important to remember, if something has been done once, more than likely it can be done again. Okay, so that would be the second tip when it comes down to building your confidence. Never complain, never whine, never use the word I can't. Now the third tip would be lend a hand. Helping someone is always a good look, and it can be a great feeling, especially for the person that's on the receiving end, but not only them, but for the person who's also doing the help. So never be afraid to help someone, especially when it's something that they feel like they can do. You might be able to do these things, whether it's helping someone out of the store with their groceries to their car, or helping an elderly lady across the street, or even giving somebody on the street something to eat, whether they be homeless or somebody just on hard times. Helping someone is always a good thing to do, and it's also a beneficial good feeling in the end. So never be afraid to help somebody, never be afraid, lend a hand. Now the fourth tip would be think positive, be positive. Believe it or not, the way we think, our thoughts determines our mood, whether it be bad or good. And you don't want to have bad thoughts determine your mood. Why? Because it's going to compromise your confidence with anger and negativity. So it's good to think happy thoughts. Wear a smile on your face, shoulders back, head held high, wearing a smile. Bless somebody with a happy day. Ask somebody how their day is going. Ask them how their weekend has been. Compliment somebody on their looks or something. So being positive, thinking positive, and perhaps complimenting somebody always helps when it comes to building your confidence, because I'm a firm believer in whatever you put out, you will get back. So you want to make sure that you're constantly putting positive energy so that you can in return receive more positivity. Now the fifth and final tip would be face your fears. Now when it comes to fear, I know that this can be one of the most dominant contributing factors when it comes to anything, especially when it involves your confidence. You want to always make sure that when it comes to fear and facing things, that you are relentless regardless of what the outcome is. So if you have to stand in front of the mirror every day and just tell yourself that I can do this, or just speak words of encouragement to yourself, assuring yourself that you are capable of doing anything, especially if it's been done before. Like I said, it can be done again. Now, it's important to know or to remind yourself whenever you get afraid that you never want to be in a vehicle where fear is behind the wheel. Okay? So if you have to remind yourself this every day, that is totally okay. But also keep in mind that whenever you're in a vehicle and fear is behind the wheel, you want to replace that same fear with boldness and bravery. And in return, this is going to help you build your confidence. Okay, so with that being said, that's pretty much a wrap for this video with the 5 tips on how to be or build more confidence. And I want you to go ahead and leave a comment below. Go ahead and like this video. If you found it to be informative, go ahead and subscribe so that you won't miss any future content from me. And I will see you in the next video.